Good morning.
Morning, hello.
Good, Pratik. I was try login on my server. Yes, I logged in. Let me see on my screen. Okay, so this is my data center.
Mhm.
All right. Now, where is my SQL server? You able to see anywhere SQL server? SQL server. TPC, service, Windows, UK, Linux. Yeah, I think this one. Yes. So let me powering it up. In the meantime, you log in on my Azure portal also, Kriti.
Yeah. Can I minimize this one or?
Uh, yeah, you can minimize.
Where's the minimize? There's that the view one at the right chain.
Yes. So today is what? Today is all right. So it has been logged. Let me go to server and delete.
Can I exit full screen and then go like that or?
Yeah. Just type portal.azure.com. I think my credential is already there, right?
Yeah. I have to do a password.
Oh, it's asking for password.
Let me just see 1 minute.
Just try. I think password should be cached.
No, it took me into it.
Asking, right?
Yeah.
CMD IP 1K. So it's a 138. Okay. You just share your screen. I'll stop my sharing. Yes, I think I'm seeing you are able to log in.
Sorry, what? Yeah.
I'm seeing that you are logged in. Yes, you logged in.
Yeah, logged in. Yeah, I told that.
Oh, I thought you were not logged in.
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay. So here, if you see, I have something which is called SQL, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, there is no SQL as such as of now, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Right. So you can stop the sharing. Let me take you to my data center. Let me remove you from sharing. Stop participation sharing. Let me share my screen. All right. So you are in my data center, my server. Okay. So let me do that. I click that one, and here I have Microsoft SQL Server as well. So let me open that one. So first, what we are going to do, Ritik, we are going to create a new database. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give you in a C drive. Let's say this is my folder. Okay. And I am going to store all my database here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. C drive. Priti. Let it to launch SQL Server Management Studio. Look that I have given 8 GB memory. Still it is slow.
Mm.
I don't know what magic they did in cloud. Even in a 2 GB, it's run fast.
Mm.
Yes. Okay. So here I am going to say, uh, just hit connect. Oh, is it not correct? We have to troubleshoot it. we have a SQL server. Oh, it is not running. You see the all SQL services here,
Mm-hmm.
right? So it say that it is not running. Let me see if I can run it. Oh. And then we have to run the setup again. Click the installation. Priti?
Yeah, I did. I am.
Yeah, click the first one, which is a new SQL server. The first option. Yes. All right. Okay. Go ahead and say next. So it is going to scan that all prerequisite should be available. All right. All is pass. So go ahead and say next. Now it is saying that yes. Say perform a new installation of SQL Server. So we have a two option. Already I have a SQL Server installed. So
Yeah.
they say that do you want to add a feature on existing instance of a SQL Server? Let's say next. See what is going to say. Yes, so I have. So I am going to say use this one. Can you go and say next? Yes, say install. Let's see if it works. So what are we trying now? We try to make the existing SQL server live. Now you remember in Azure, we do not have to do all this process, right?
Yeah.
We just say next, 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 and the SQL installed.
So we're doing this because we are creating one on premise and then migrating into
Yes,
Azure.
yes.
Okay.
Then I will migrate it to one cloud.
Yeah.
You say all done. Let me to check if it working. I'm going for the services. In the services, now I have SQL server should be. No, I think it's not working. Why it is not working? Activities. SQL server agent. Hmm. Since both are dependent to each other. 1 minute, huh? Again, let me do that. So next, I'm saying remove this one. Now it means if someone has to operate on premises, they need to master in SQL Server, correct?
Yeah.
Right now, how to install, if any error like this it come, right?
Yeah.
How it is, how they are going to fix. And that is what the role of DBA come, database administrator come.
Mm. So they're creating databases.
Right. So let's say, for example, in my database now there is a problem coming, right?
Yeah.
So I'm not troubleshooting it, correct? So
Hmm.
to troubleshoot, you required that you must know how it fixed. So basically now I'm removing SQL Server from my virtual machine. I'm
Oh, okay.
uninstalling it. After that, I will install it because my existing SQL Server, there is some problem.
Mm. So you're removing and then you're
Yeah, then
adding it
I will
again,
install. Yes,
and that is on premise.
that is this all because it's all on premises, right?
Yeah, on premise.
On
Yeah.
cloud, all this problem is not there at all.
Yeah. Oh, so you said these two are the most popular one. So are these companies just taking their on-premise uh, like databases and then migrating into the cloud?
Yeah,
Is that it?
and because of this, company say that it's really a headache. So let's move from on premises to on cloud.
Yeah, that's good in a way because it saves them time and
Yeah, you do not have to worry about, right?
yeah.
I already did that. Let me see if I have this one. Turn Windows feature off and on. Now look that if you are able to see, I'm still able to see this one, right? I think it's gone. I think it's gone. So let's now launch the new setup. Try install now. Okay. So go again, and Pratik, go to installation. So I remove the old one. Go to the new SQL Server standalone installation. All right. Say next. 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 Say I accept the license. Next. Select the first one, SQL Server Database Engine. First one. First checkbox.
This one?
Yeah. And scroll down. बेबी थोड़ा पानी देना. Click पानी. Click client tool connectivity.
Mm.
Yes. Okay. Now go ahead and say next. Give it a name instance as Azure. Yeah. Oh, give it a name called Azure DB. Just go check next. Can we go back? It's taken, already taken.
You wanted to change that?
No, no, all okay. So now it's going to take, yes, everything is okay. Click add current user. Click that one. Yes. Go next. Click install. It's going on, going on, going on. First time when I was installing this SQL server in a company,
Mm.
first time in my career, then
Mm.
I was actually calling my God 100 times.
Why? Why, sir?
Because this was a first time, right? I never did that before.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
installing.
So
Okay.
someone senior is on phone with me, and he sent
Ah.
me on the customer side. Okay. I was too
Oh my
nervous.
God. And I would also keep on calling God.
Now it's at 2016, so it is all more easy. When you are actually installing
Yeah.
2008, now it was very difficult bizarre.
Yeah, the long time it was
Yes.
the before it was yeah.
Now at least we
Did
have
it come
next,
with
next, next.
2019 or no? Not yet.
Yeah, not yet.
Okay.
I think 19 also I installed somewhere.
Oh.
Let's see. It say it's installed successfully, but just to confirm it's there, I have to go to services. Coming to SQL. Yes, it is running, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So now we are going to use SQL Server Management Studio. All right. So on top, you select your server. You have a drop down. Just drop down. Yes. And select browse for more. Select database engine. Expand. Click Azure DB. Yes. Click OK. All right. Click connect. Yes, Priti, you are inside my SQL server, right?
Mhm.
Okay. Let's create a database. So expand the database first. Right click the database. Right click the databases. Yes. And say new database. Give it a name. What? TPCSDB. And then a scroll from here. Then a scroll from below. Yeah. Little bit right side. Yes. More scroll. And click the first three dot. First box. Yes. Go to C drive, Preeti. Go above. Yeah. Just hold on. Let me go. This is Preeti, right? Just click OK. Then second one, do the same thing. Yes, click OK. So now you are basically storing both the data to your database, to your own drive, right?
Yeah.
Just all right. So it is going to create a database plus log file. Please OK. Perfect. Just to confirm that my database is created, I can go to my C drive. I can go to my C drive. I can go to Preeti folder, and I am able to see database, that is a Microsoft database file MDF, and log database file, that is a LDF. Correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, all done. You've done that. Now expand that database. Expand your database TPCSDB. Expand the table. Correct. So there is no table for you. Right click and create a table. New table. Okay. Give the column name, maybe EMP name.
Mm.
It's open there. Just type the column name EMP name.
Any space or no?
No, no space. And data type varchar. Just type V. It will automatically create V. A VAR CHAR, and then in a bracket give 10. Open a bracket and give 10. Number 10. I think you have
I
given
know, I
me.
was like doing it, but
Close the bracket. Yes. Now
yep.
click the second column. Give it EMP age.
You said age?
Age. EMP age. Yeah.
Age as AGE?
Yeah. Age. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Give it INT only.
That's going to be integer.
Yeah. Just integer. INT only. Yes. Then
Yep.
last is EMP city.
And that's
Yeah.
going to be worker.
Wire carrier.
I'm remembering SQL.
10.
All right, should I do 20?
Make it 20. No problem. Yes. And now you have a save button on top. Blue color button. There is a blue color button on top. Yes. Give it a name EMP data or EMP detail, whatever you like. Click OK. All right. So now right click the table from left side and refresh it. Right click the table and say refresh. Yes, you get your table now. EMP table. Right
This
click your
one.
EMP table.
This one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right click your EMP table. Right click.
Come on.
And say edit top 200 rows. Okay, just fill some name. Age. City.
Why isn't the name and all they're not taking?
No, they are taking. They said that you have not filled the whole box.
Oh, okay. City.
This type. Dallas. Yes. Send another one.
And I'm putting my kid's name.
Put one more. And yeah, it's all okay. Just cross that one. Cross that one. You have a cross one. This one. Okay.
Yeah.
Just cross this one. All done. Now we are going to open a new query and just type select a star from EMP data.
It's not allowing me to type it. Oh yeah.
Select a star from EMP data. Yeah, third one. Yeah.
EMP data or DB?
EMP data is a table name. Yeah.
This one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Now you have a execute button.
Yeah.
Just click execute.
Yes, I know.
It is showing all three, right? Correct.
Yeah. Yeah.
So maybe you can type further. Like for an example, I can type where age is, let's say, greater than. Oh, sorry, EMP age, right? EMP age greater than WHERER. Yeah. Greater than I say 15. Okay, and when I say run, it will show me, right?
Mm-hmm.
So where this query is running,
Mm-hmm.
okay, so when I go to query,
Mm-hmm.
I have something called display estimated execution plan.
Mm-hmm.
So when I see search that, it will say that currently my query is running against the local table, you see,
Mm-hmm.
right? Now I am going to stretch this database to Microsoft Azure.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so right click TPCS DB. We are not migrating, we are stretching it. So say TPCS DB, right click.
Come on.
Click outside, click outside. Yeah, right click again.
I did.
TPCS DB.
Oh my God, 1 minute. Yeah.
Now you see there is something called task.
Yeah.
Click task. Now in a chart, you see there is something called a stretch, the fourth option. Fourth option is a stretch.
That's right. Okay.
Say enable.
Come on.
Yes. Going say next. They say that you have only one table. I say yes. Select EMP table, EMP data. Good. Say next. Now you say that you have to sign in. Click sign in. Now it is going to ask me my username. So I'm going to say now. Sign out. Oh. And then now. Oh, all right. So it is saying now, Priti, do you already have a server? Or do you want me to create a server? Remember in my Azure, there is no server, right?
Yeah. So we have to
First of
create.
all, yeah, first of all, I am going to change the region as a East US. Okay.
Mhm.
And then it is going to create a server like this, a stage server TPCS win, blah, blah, blah. Okay.
Mm.
Just type the login name admin. Password at the rate 123. Password. Oh, it's a DB admin. Just type DB admin or maybe SQL admin. All right, click next. Just type same password at the rate 123.
It's not taking. There's a.
Password at the rate 123.
Yeah, that's what I did here too.
Capital P.
I know I did. That's what I did too.
You just type second one. Let's see what happens.
No, here they're asking for a new password. Okay.
Oh yeah, just say next. Uh, use source SQL server public IP. So it is going to take my public IP. Check the first one. Say next and finish. So what is trying to do now? It is now try to connecting my Azure tenant and try to create a server. And then they copy the database. It said that it's done. Can you refresh your
Yes.
portal just to confirm anything is there? Anything you are able to see?
Is that a SQL database?
Yes.
I don't see anything.
Not able to see.
Is that where I should see the SQL databases?
Yeah, because it's creating your database in my server. No?
Yeah, but I don't see it. I refresh it too.
Yes, it's created. So in a search box, type Azure SQL. Azure space SQL. Yes.
Yeah, strike server. We got it.
Yes, you are able to see now. Good.
Yeah.
So it created a server. Now it is configuring the database.
Mm-hmm.
So what will happen? It will copy all my database along with the table and they put it in Microsoft Azure. It's not migration, remember, okay?
Mm-hmm.
It is a stretch database, new feature we have.
Oh, okay.
It's not migration, okay? It's all done now. Now the migration happened.
Mm-hmm.
So it means that when I try to run the same query now,
Mm-hmm.
look at what will happen. I run the same query. Now I will go to here. I will go to a partially executed. Uh, now come to our SQL. I stop the sharing. Quickly you share your screen. All right. Now you go to a SQL server, click that one. So I have all this. So I'm going to SQL. SQL database. All right, my database is created. I'm going to connect this database now. All right. Correct. It's also online now, right?
Yeah.
So what happened? That my complete database is now copied to Microsoft Azure. Okay,
Mm.
but it is not migrate. Migrate
Mm.
means when I break my stretch database, then
Mm.
I can also bring this whole data back to my SQL server now.
Mm.
So it means that my on-premises is also running and my Azure database is also running.
Mm.
Correct? So
Yeah.
I, as a customer, I have a copy of my data both places.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then the customer will do the testing. Okay. Customer will do
Yeah.
the testing that whether this feature is working correctly or not. So now
Yeah.
I am running the query and everything, correct? When I running
Yeah.
the query and everything, I will found that yes, my query is running and I am able to now see my data.
Yeah.
I am able to see my data, right?
Mm.
Correct. But where
Yeah.
this data is now, this data is in Microsoft Azure.
Yeah.
It's not locally anymore. Okay.
You
And this
stretched
data,
it.
yeah, and this data is my so go to query.
SQL, yeah.
Now look at that how it is showing me when I run the same thing. You say that from here it will go to do a table scan, but table scan is actually do a remote query. You seen a
Yeah.
remote query? Yes.
Yeah.
And why it is happening a remote query? Because there is nothing in my local database now. So
Yeah.
when I run a query, it will hit my local database. Local database send it to Azure because now the data is in Azure.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see the whole flow now change. Able to see the diagram? Priti?
Yeah, I know. I'm good.
Yeah, you are able to see the diagram now here. So select a statement now running to the local database. Local database send it to Azure database. Azure database run the query. Before that, what it was there? It only select and then direct database, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So when I come here, when I go to a task, when I go to a stretch, I get a monitoring option. I can monitor how my database is stretched to Microsoft SQL on Azure.
Yeah.
So I can see all my performance, everything by running at on premises only. So everything I have now. So it means that I can use this feature to first test what will happen if I move my database to Microsoft Azure. Okay, when
Yeah.
this feature is successful, then only I can go and migrate, take the decision to migrate.
Yeah.
Correct? All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Chalo, see you tomorrow. Tomorrow we will do the final migration.
All right. Thank you.
Chalo, bye.